So I'm here in my room. I just got back from school. I'm gonna be heading down to the gym real quick. But basically, I'm pretty much gonna be focusing on lifting pretty heavy, going to failure, and just targeting really the main back muscles in order to grow the lats and to really expand the width of my back, because I feel like that has been lacking a little bit. And then I also want to not really work on the thickness, although I still am going to work on it. I'm not going to really do too much compared to the width. So I'm going to try to do a lot of pull downs and a lot of type of motions that'll help me build the lats, the small portion over here, that helps me with the V taper on my back. So yeah, let's get into it. Here we are in the gym. Let me adjust this real quick. As I said, we're going to be doing back today. It's a little bit, let's make it. Alright, so as I said, we're going to be doing back today. If you guys can see, if I pose a little bit, my back is pretty wide. If you look at it from there, it's pretty wide. Although I want it a little bit wider. I feel like if the rest of physique, like my width, mostly with the side, if you look at the side view, it's like pretty wide compared to the front view. I feel like I'm still a little bit small. So I want to maximize width by doing shoulders. Like tomorrow we'll either be doing shoulders. I think I might do shoulders and legs on the same day. But I do want to build my shoulders, so I might do them individually, although it might take a really short time. So if I can do shoulders tomorrow and then maybe legs the next day, that might be more beneficial to gain weight or gain muscle on the shoulders. So I'm going to be doing back. So really, I won't really need the wrist straps today. I'm going to mainly use the lifting straps. So lifting straps are going to help because I still have that soreness in the bicep, like I said about yesterday. And basically, I'm going to just use those because instead of pulling with my wrist forward like this, right, like bent a little bit, and having to pull in for like any pulling motion, pulling down and stuff, I can just let my wrist a little bit loose, and just the tension will be on my wrist and not my hands, so I don't have to, the squeezing motion really pulls on your bicep. Mostly for like the close grip pulls. Those really start to hurt on your biceps, and I'm not trying to use my biceps, not at all, but I'm trying to use them as little as possible. So usually what I do for my back workouts is, so I like to start off with the rowing motion. So I feel like the best ones I can do, or sometimes I like to start off, it depends. Right now I'm trying to grow my lats, so I'm gonna start with pull downs, right? And then I'm gonna work my way into doing rows, but I don't want to do the rows with the overhand grip because I feel like those do too much on the biceps. So I'm gonna do it with the reverse hand grip like this. I feel like they get a really good pump in the back. You can put more weight on it because obviously you don't have the biceps to help you, or you're like really pretty much prioritizing your back and you don't have to pull with your biceps as much. So just pulling with just your back, as you guys can see, like if you're going to do a lat spread like this, right? You pretty much pull it back like this. Like you guys wouldn't pull back overhand, you'd pull back underhand because it pulls. You can feel more inside your back than when you go like this. You can feel a little bit of tension in your bicep. So you can still do them overhand. I prefer to do them underhand though. So I like to start doing them underhand, and it's very, very simple. The way I do back is I like to do pull downs for the lats. I like to do rows for basically just honestly I think that's like a majority of the back. And then for the inside of the back, like the inner part, I'm pretty much like right here, or like other pieces I can't reach. You want to have the little tiny, it's like a little V, but let me go grab it really quick. So basically it's like one of these, and what these do is, what you can do is you can hook it up to like a chain and then have it on a cable straight ahead, and you can sit on the floor and you'll pretty much have your legs straight across the floor, and then you'll be pulling in towards you, right towards your stomach, and squeezing the back just like you're about to do a lat spread. So one of these would be good if you guys have a home gym or something, you want to build it. This would be good for that. Also, there's a little bit of different angles with this. So if you find one that's a little bit different angled, it's not that important. I don't even use this one. This one's like a backup I kind of use. I like to use the one without a grip. It has like grips built in, like a knurling on the inside, and it has a little bit of smaller angle, but it really doesn't matter. I haven't noticed a difference between the pump or anything. So Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with some lat pull downs, and then we're gonna get into the rows, and then we're gonna end it off with the close grip. I guess you would call it a close grip cable row. I'd call it that because it's like the simplest term, but we're gonna get right into it. Okay, so I have my bar here. Basically, the camera's pretty close, but this is the bar I use. It's a very, very good bar. Didn't buy it too long ago. It has grips here and here, and over here, I like how it has these little round pieces on the end, so that when your hand goes all the way in, it doesn't slip off. Like a lot of these pull down ones, they slip off the hands. Mostly like even the V ones, right? This is a lot more comfortable having the flat end, like I have on this one. Like I have on this one over here. It makes it super uncomfortable because your hand goes straight against it. So this is a pretty nice bar. If you guys do find one like this, I definitely recommend it. But if you're building a home gym or anything like that, it's very, very comfortable and your hands don't come loose. And I recommend using some lifting straps right on here and just wrap it and curl it around the ends, and then just start your pull downs. So I'll show you guys how to do that in a second. Alright, so that's a little bit too light. I'm going to increase the weight. I'm trying to get around 8 reps. Alright, I'm going to stop the set there. The reps are not that clean. I'm going to change the weight. I'm going to throw it back to 120. So we got another 8 with the 150. Alright, it's 100 pounds. Make sure you keep your thumbs over the bar like this. Other than that, let's get the set started. I'm actually going to take the belt off for this, because when I bend over for the rows, this piece really hurts like the stomach here, so. Alright, here we go with 35. So I'm going to throw on this little piece here, 2.5, 5, and 5. You should be sweating by this point, but it feels great. All right, so I found that really challenging with the weight I had, like 140. But I feel like there's a lot of development I could do for the back, mostly with the rows. I don't really like the rows; they're super tough. But I feel like that'll make me. That means it's a good thing. Usually when an exercise is tough for you, the more you do it, obviously the easier it becomes, but also the better that muscle develops. You can turn a weakness into a strength. And I've done that before with like my chest and stuff. I used to have like a lot less, and I prioritized it a lot more. And I did chest a lot more. And I didn't really I wasn't into, bench pressing and all that. But I started getting into it a little bit more. And then it actually started to come together. So a weakness can become a strength, and I'm hoping this will happen with the rows. Because I don't really enjoy them. That's usually a good thing. They say do workouts you enjoy, but if you do the ones you don't enjoy, it'll be even better than the ones just doing the ones you enjoy. Alright, let's get to the last workout. And what you want to do is you grab this. Alright? It'll be connected to a cable inside of here, and you can go ahead and start pulling it. You plant your feet on here, and it's like a close grip pulling motion, so it'll pull for your back on the inside, like the lower, and like the middle portion of your back. So it's at around 100 pounds right now. I'm gonna go ahead and do it and see what happens. How many reps you can do. It might be a little bit light though. So that's 12. I'm going to raise the weight a little bit. Alright, so I tried to squeeze out a little bit more on those last reps. So I do feel it on my biceps a little bit. You can't really get around this with the wrapping your thumbs around. I do it. It's just that you'll still feel a little bit in your biceps. I don't know why it's like the way I'm pulling or something, but yeah, you're probably gonna feel a little bit in your biceps even if you wrap your thumbs around. Although I still do recommend wrapping your thumbs around to make it less on your biceps. Let's go ahead and get another set. Also, if you have calluses from your hands, use your fingers, so wrap your fingers around it. Don't wrap your whole hand around it or else it'll pull on the skin. If you wrap your fingers, you won't get calluses anymore. Alright, that wasn't exactly the cleanest set, so I'm going to lower the weight a little bit and do a little bit more. Okay, so we're not fully done yet. I'm going to be doing some cardio today, right? So I don't really prefer to do like I have a treadmill. I don't really prefer to do that. I feel like it's a little bit too slow paced for me. Extra sweaty on the belt today, so that's that. And extra sweat pretty much everywhere. I can feel it everywhere. Like on my face is a lot more shiny than normal. But basically, I'm not gonna be doing normal type of cardio. I like to box. If you guys have seen my bag in previous videos, I have my bag here. I'm not exactly an experienced boxer. I haven't done anything that's like, make me credible in boxing. But I've seen stuff online enough to like know how to throw a punch and stuff. So that, besides just training a little bit constantly on cuts and stuff, even some cardio on bulks. Like now I'm gonna be doing some bag training, which is a little bit better than doing the treadmill. I think I burn a little bit more calories when I do track with my Apple Watch and stuff. But yeah, let's take a look at this back pump. Okay, so I lower the camera a bit. You can also turn it. So straight off the bat, maybe we'll see. This is no flexing, you know, just slip back normal. Going around like this. You can try it. Flexing like this. Yep. This. Like that. Feels very wide. I feel a pump mainly inside the lats over here. You guys can see. I feel it pump inside the lats right here. The middle of the back, not so much, but the lats for sure. I feel it. If I can move a little bit closer here, you guys can see the lat peeking out with the bicep. You guys can't see it. I don't really have good lighting when it comes to, this is like overhead lighting, so it's not like forward lighting. You guys can't see much over here. You can see it now. I also post pictures. Like I'll probably post pictures every once in a while on the YouTube. If you go to my channel, if you go to my channel and you swipe to the community section, I'll post pictures of like pumps with better lighting, because here I don't have really good lighting, but the pump is fresh and new, so this is almost like the only place I can do it. But you know, if I was to like get a really good lighting, it'd look a lot better. But yeah, that's pretty much back day. We're gonna go ahead and do some boxing. I'll take a few shots with you guys. You guys can watch for a little bit. I'm not gonna put too much, but yeah, this will conclude the video. I'm gonna end it off with the boxing, and thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.